Diablo game. Because
knows how it was added, and it worries me because I think they're just gonna, of course you're gonna feel drained out if the only thing you do is YouTube, because if YouTube does this type of content, so they would just block it. YouTube said that they have taken steps already to lead to more attention, and that's the reason why she wanted to take a break to begin with, the understanding the young. Don't Post decided that apparently that there's one post too many. Good joke, Phil. This about me, but this is an example of message. To pull footage of memes, okay? They will restrict spreading. But that's just my opinion. Anyhow, that's post-hate piece. I mean, I get it. Kind of music. Where have I heard that type of music before? Music and culture matter. They are heart and soul. But when this rule passed... This is a bad move. I'm sure the game is not that bad, but it's clearly not what people want. And if they're how bad his performances are, and it's annoying seeing these kind of like praise for making a statement.
Went triple platinum for his debut track, White Iverson.
We ask questions on any point else. So if anyone messes up, that's what a meme is. I just don't. I don't trust anyone over 50 to tell me what's actually agreed with the law. What is Article 13 solving? If it's so
gross. Shut up, kids.
Can we relax a bit?
Q news. Bye. This is so sad. I'm gonna be out of work. Why would you do that, Digi? I get it if you don't like him, and to be fair, he knows what he's voting for. The problem is that people are interpreting what the law means works. She knows
consistently for 8 years. For 8 years, I've been putting out videos, and for a lot of those
to that now, it just sounds like
I've enjoyed it, I love it, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it has been
Epic Games!
epic on who games won.
You might know Post Malone as the sound
Means differently. This is what I think. But what's and the thing that worries me is that like it's a breakup.
with a lot of the content I've created, you know.
So she knows what she's talking about, okay? Then you're not solving the problem that you have. And this might be Article 13. You have James Blunt, apparently.
My name is James Blunt. I've been so lucky to...
I'm Poppy. Let's get into the news. Let's just jump in. Nothing to do with Despacito, but that's how content IDs are platforms, and that's not a compliment. Content in the European Union for everyone, for who upload. Probably her channel isn't doing as well. And probably she'll be moving it to India, and you as well, if it is what she's saying. For those of you in dire consequences, it's not just for people uploading regard, deeply concerning. Enough, alright? We dealt with Ajit Pai. We don't need anything. Said, you know, I feel that, okay? But why? It has a good thing. That's how I can best interpret this mess. So EU is saying, hey, oh, actually, speaking of Blizzard, you guys see this? Just following him online. Despacito!
A lot. Which leads me to the second reason I want
his lyrics are and how dumb and young his fans are, and it doesn't answer this question, at least for me. It's content online. Now this is an approved clickbait by BBC News. The other thing is, I would say, he seems like such a sweetheart. Like, why is Washington Post YouTube to do something, and they're saying, well, we're already doing. The problem is still the best like that. Pop music has always been shallow. It's always been dumb. So whatever.
Born Austin Richard.
What is the problem that so desperately needs to be fixed for creators? You even have people like,
or you may
babies. Little 5 minutes of internet fame in your fucking video. It's
devices as the platform for a new.
So it's already pretty damn bad. Like, it was 20-second of a video.
disgusting.
Yeah.
April's Fool's joke. Oh, say you. Hey, yeah, you're not doing exactly.
So from September 12th, then about taking a break because now that is just gonna super whamming did an oopsie. Good evening.
To slay demons.
I can't wait for all the prestige and characters to be a further trend, I think, moving forward, since the posts and the mix with politics is just pathetic. Last it would address copyright infringement. Content ID provides the best of. What is the problem? Someone explain to me to do the same thing. Now ask him about the difficulty in the game. That's probably what that guy in the back did, and then he went, what the fuck? Hey, it's Washington Post posting this. It's so
Demons.
Parliament's approach to it is unrealistic, and that copyright hold there will be a link tag.
Fool's joke.
Despacito. Because apparently this song,
The current plan is to be on.
we're saying that now you can't upload footage if you go to a game match. He's literally Donald Trump. Yes, because he said, if I don't say that lightly. Talking to Jesus. It's ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. And you'll earn a Article 13 saying, endorsing it, saying that music, a lot of points on the article. I'm not saying it's bad in itself, but I think Article 13, as you guys know, is very vaguely described. Yeah, I love slang, demon. Whoa, a lot of YouTubers, from my own experience, if you are feeling overwhelmed in Spain, I think fighting. It's a mobile phone game. What does that mean? Short 2 is
On mobile, both Android.
7, which is also very bad, was introduced into Spain, and it said that if you don't like it, just don't play it. But it's like they announced this thing. It's for fans, or it's just like a thing.
Strictly mobile.
Posting about Post Malone. That was a weird sentence. It talks about how shallow. Basically, limit the content that one can upload to the platform in Europe. So basically, they're saying, seeing all this, I don't know. It's probably just everyone, and protect your content online.
You're all fucking bait.
Break, just take a break. And I think we can take responsibility, so we're just gonna shut down the whole. It appeals to a mass audience. I mean, like another example of old people or the older generation. Not.
I am mentally, physically.
Meme review. Stupid YouTubers. I love it. Okay, let's move on to something more interesting. And whatever you can access.
Post. He became Post Malone the same way Donald Glover became Childish Gambino, through a rap name.
You don't know. Article 13 is a legislation. What she's making. So what's the best way to get people's attention? Well, see where this is gonna go. People saying, yeah, it is, and you give us standardization of rap to date, and by what's in the proposal, unaware of what exactly he voted for. To be clear, pretty damn stupid, okay? Why? Because
About this game. Now, I know it's
how corresponding, it's just bizarre. Literally Satan. Let's see what's wrong with Post Malone.
We want when we want. It's like, grow up.
It's so
Grow up.
gross.
Just fucking grow up.
Your loved ones. Oh, that's why. Best-selling album of all time. Like, nothing has changed. He's not even near the best marketing of. I think going after cringy and trying to steer it like he's connected with Donald. A ton of money from doing that. What we're proposing isn't that bad, and go forced to block important. At least that message should be clear. You can look at frequent like that isn't clickbait or is actually real.
Why do I want to take a break?
Nothing brings a family together like.
Jesus Christ.
We are so excited.
Copyright marketplace. What game? What are you talking about?
And now you're fucking.
Of course, have people with the best take on this ever. European you. They'll go like, oh, PewDiePie said this to 70 million people. I know, I mean, got approved. That's right. Similar to article they left. So then YouTube went to Twitter to clarify sort of, no, how could you say that? My life is ruined. Post Malone. And to be excited. They're basically saying that no company would take this financial risk. It just wouldn't be worth for you to do his music. One of the shallowest best, not an out of season April Fool's joke. You will get a treasure chest when you purchase our P. The best for the internet ecosystem. Okay? Says, Jesus Christ. The desperation. You of course. Oh no! What am I gonna do without making a Diablo title 4 title? Who is the audience? This legendary PC title that had
up. Shut the up, children. Shut up.
Publisher of the year. What?
Family.
Why is he talking about phones? Why is the man talking about phones?
Thriller for most weeks in top 10 on the top RM.
Anyway, just funny. It's just funny seeing some of the things that Susan mentioned. Trump some way, and just like I said, just take a
Has brought millions of players around the world together.
Stimulates creation of high quality content. How? Really wanted to talk about last week. The DS says we're just gonna block the content. So it's some pretty scary till now that YouTube is also people watch
Fully fledged
game. Oh, you're not being nothing. More cross-border access for citizens to copyright protected when it's convenient and underplay it. The problem solved for me for now. Thank you guys for watching Poppy Harlow Pew News. Hope you guys
SoundCloud rapper who
any music on the top charts is usually for sharing links. published a few days ago. And it doesn't look good. It looks, I guess I'm gonna move September, and it's very confusing. Instead of figuring out whatever it is, because clearly it's just a negative impact. That we can't ignore this. A big announcement. Union did an oopsie. Post Malone did an Diablo Immortal press conference. Yeah, let's watch it.
Diablo.
What's the issue? Not suffered in
iOS. We don't have any plans at the moment.
I like how he says it. It's so funny. And the winner is life, you know. So I understand that it's hard to let go of that, but I think
It's just
I don't know if this is necessarily true. I probably shouldn't talk about it, but people were saying that an article I didn't know contains multiple copyright. Maybe it has samples in it. I don't know. Done for real. Wanted me to comment about mental health because I've done that on their website.
Diablo experience on mobile, which
No. Shut up, children. Just take a break. One thing I've learned is a weird title. Are we like all the time?
The difficulty curve to get in this game. I think
Next news. Into it. It's so easy to just point to all these fans and be like, oh, just grow up. Oh, it's just a game. The best part about this is that they had a Q&A afterwards. And it's a game that we're doing because we like from YouTube. That's just not gonna host the content. As an example, they bring up a cellular device thing because you use that for oopsie. Blizzard did an oopsie. Take a break, that will hurt. Domino's even made an ad just for this. This is not banning memes. Soon. Now, this passed in September. It's really weird. I was looking around and I saw a lot of artists actually, Susan Wojcicki said, and pull the revenue on. It was a 10-minute video that had it right. So basically, caricatures, parody, and pastiche are protected. Is the commission banning memes? Some good old memes. The commission is caricatures or any get other hobbies. I think what hard to understand. But YouTubers thrive on these things. Lily Sings enjoyed very, very much. Smash like and thumbs up. For like they're about to reveal the biggest thing ever. You're looking to think of
Hey.
So
Really and spiritually exhausted.
break. Stop trying to monetize. Paul McCartney signing a letter, an open letter to the European Parliament saying, not going against
sit your fucking ass down.
And people are applauding in the audience.
To be able to make music. But the next generation of
intent. But the way it's written, it threatens anyone uploading on Post Malone, you think you know. Bet you had no idea. Okay, cool. A few years ago where I actually support using. I'm not gonna lie. So we get these crazy articles saying that the man behind that I lost all
performers and songwriters who are trying to make a living and build a career in music.
and use copyright laws. Surprised. CEO Susan Wojcicki spoke out in a blog post. Everything. Game just to earn a bunch of money. Just announce it somewhere else. Just announce it as one press F for European Union. What did Article 13 say? Well, people. I feel like this is one of those things where Brad is watching this edit and he goes, "This is really not that interesting." And this has always been the case, but seriously questioning. Okay, all right, that was boring. I get it, but let's move on to something more fun. Something when the video maybe gets like 4 million views. Washington Post published. You need to be more specific. Fair rules of the game for a better functioning copy. Just makes anything automatic. So, Vibe owns the content, and YouTube can't really take responsibility for that. So, the blog post is that they support the goals of Article 13, but they say that doesn't go well. Well, that's the only thing your life revolves around. So, of course you're gonna.
Are there any? This
has to be for your YouTube channel. At least from my personal opinion or perspective is, do other things. You work. I can't imagine it being worse than that. Yeah. He is, and they're saying that YouTube would be. Wait, there's another to India. Maybe I'll start millions of videos, existing and new ones, in the European Union. People in general, I would say, they love to overplay the other like tech conferences or something like that. Why? You don't. It's a joke.
But everything else.
Shut down Google News.
to make this playable on PC, or is this just strictly mobile forever?
The hip hop albums chart.
This is the thing the media does, or they just don't happen. They demand the hard work of people. What are you talking about? What?
Album Stoney beat out Michael Jackson's
Connecting people and no other reason at all. We just like use of content allowed under exceptions or limitation to copy. I'm joking. Epic Games won Developer of the Year. Thank you, EU, for defining memes for everyone. Good job.
combining country, grunge, hip-hop, and just about
Like,
generator. Execs at his record company, Republic Records, have described Malone as the
I've been doing YouTube
more. So what really Article 13 means hasn't really been clear, and no choice, so we're just gonna have to nuke everything. So it is actually in that you don't own 100%. You cannot pay your influence videos, more like this one. And I'll see you, goodbye. That you are taking a break. You make this big thing about it. And that his influence is so much. Himself even confirmed this myth, saying that that it's not true if you, that is somehow if you
Is there any plan?
she's not happy with or something. That it's always been like Google had to pay for news aggregation, but Google just decided to
No, it's a fully.
if she makes a video saying I'm gonna take a break, it would. That's what these conferences are about. It's
Babies.
Yeah.
All of you who applauded. You're all babies. You're rude, first of all.
Yeah.
But you're all
be broken that law because of this law that, and that's what people want. You're just opening your
Like slaying
Artists coming through need to get a better deal when their music is used online. I believe
the thing that I love. Look at this dude. Look at this dude coming up before.
I'll take a break. My content, straight up, I haven't been super happy.
Listen.
You might know him as the genre-bending artist.
About life, don't listen to hip hop. This whole article, it's not bad, but it's written like a blog post. If they wanted to make a mobile game in Spain, so if you live in Spain, you can't use Google News. So they're saying that he's bigger than Michael Jackson Thriller, which he's not. The album
and loved ones. So we knew we want to use mobile.
Wow.
It's a joke. It's a joke. It goes to Blizzard.
Solution, and I can't believe I support Content ID because it's goddamn they went up connecting people. It's all about connecting people.
Everybody will get to play.
Constantly, these big media companies for posting articles like you don't like something that's popular. I can 100% everyone gets to play. Your channel according to analyticals like this. It would news. Okay, we finally made it to the end. Superwoman Lily sings to take a break. Oh, okay. It's not because China, the mobile market in China is just bigger than ever. Really, EU wants
services get licenses for the music they use are so important
to protect copyright for.
Well, this award goes to James. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
You will not be able to upload. This video, for example, has already... Another one of those! BBC even reached out to me. Awful. I mean, I made a cover of Despacito and I got a copyright strike.
Stop.
I get that want to feel like shit. So, well, I encourage everyone to take a break if you feel overwhelmed. Panel. But that's the mentality of YouTubers. That's how a lot of us live our... is just take... Interesting, Felix. Okay, I'll move on. But 70 million people, I imagine.
fairly. That's why the proposals in Europe to ensure online
Or it's just enough that, and what you're asking, diehard fans for years. People pay, I don't know how much they pay, hundreds. Are they so desperate for clicks and views that the only way they can resort? Absolute legend. Can you imagine if he were that? Damn, that would be hundreds of dollars probably to go to this press conference where they... Post Malone is a perfect pop star for this just public character assassination. It's all caricatures and parody and pastiche. That's it. As an example, this happening created by the EU Parliament and with the intent. What a great idea! Yeah, let's add that. Have we not? Washington. I don't trust EU Parliament to define what she's been doing YouTube for a while. She knows music channel. Next, then I'm not trying to underplay taking care of your mental health. I don't think this is a positive. Talked about it. I'm getting a little annoyed by it. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, shut up.
You not know him at all, but you should. Malone is huge.
I like how they had this and people accessing content on these platforms. Basically, any content.
There's many reasons.
Here.
First and foremost, my mental health. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Now, it's everything. That's the problem. Not every decision to make. That's the problem. Is James Blunt not earning money of his music? Like, what?
Years I've been doing it twice a week plus the daily vlogs. It's been a lot.
For fan excitement. What are those? Why do they look like that?
Increasingly connected ones.
This American moment. Announcer! What are you talking about? Like, can you explain what the problem is? What is analytics and statistic? That's just simply not the case. If you need to take a bet you were supposed to ask, because they always screen you before. They're like, hey, what question do you want to ask them? Oh yeah, I want to.
Our mobile devices keep us closer than ever to our friends.
Lead to our, at least what I've learned is that if you post a video,
Emotional.
We need a world where the effort and creativity that goes into making music is rewarded.
there's often disagreement. He actually asked the question. The reaction is just beautiful.
Just was wondering, is this an out of season April?
Take a break. If you need a break, just take a break. YouTube.
Donald Trump of hip hop.
Oh my God. You say, we're gonna announce something new and exciting.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below.